In this lecture, we are going to practice the partition and grouping method for the minimization of DFA. So before starting with the examples for this minimization process, so we have already covered the partition and grouping method for the DFA minimization in the last lecture, that is lecture number 14. So if you before starting with this example, I prefer you must go with the lecture number 14 for the process of minimization using the grouping and grouping or the partition method. So starting with the examples, we are going to cover two examples in this session, and rest we will be leaving for your practice. And if the two examples are clear, then you can solve any example of the same type, means for minimization of DFA. And why we need to minimize our DFA, we have already covered in the same lecture, that is lecture number 14. So starting with the examples for this lecture series. So first example, we have the minimization of the above DFA. So this is our first example that we are going to solve today. In this example, so let's start with the partition 1. As we have already covered, firstly we have to find out the unreachable states from the initial state, the states that are having no incoming or having no path from the initial state. So all those states can be easily removed from the DFA. So starting with the second process of partitioning. So in the initial stage, we are going to partition the states into two groups, that is group of non-final state and group of the final states. So group of final state and group of non-final states, here we have only one final state, that is Q3. So the group of final state comprises of only one element, that is Q3, and the second group is having other states as Q0, Q1, Q2, Q4, Q5, Q6 and Q7. Okay, so this is our partition 1 with the group of final and non-final states. Now as we can see, the group of final state is having only one state, so we cannot further minimize it because it is already minimized having one state only. Now the second group, that is group of non-final state, is having the 7 states from Q0, Q1, Q2, Q4, Q5, Q6 and Q7. Now next we have to check for the similarity, or we can say that we have to find non-distinguishable states from the second group, and if we found such states, we have to merge them into one group, or we have to merge them into one state for the final minimized DFA. So starting with this with the process. So for the partition 2, working with the partition 1, as we have already covered this in lecture 14. While working with partition 2, we have to check grouping in partition 1, and if we are working with partition 3, we have to check grouping in partition 2. So this is the process that we need to repeat for all partitions. So Q2, Q3, sorry. So this group comprises of only one state, that is final state. Now we have to work for the second partition. So repeating the same process, we are keeping the first state as it is for the second group. Okay, so first state is just the part of the first group of non-final state. Now we have to check the compatibility of other states, whether Q1 can reside with Q0 or not, Q2 can reside with Q0 or not. So we have to check the compatibility of all other states from this group. Okay, and if we found such states, we have to group them into one state, and if any state is not compatible with Q0, we have to keep those states in separate group. Okay, so this is the process that we are going to repeat. So starting with the Q1. So let's check whether Q1 is compatible with Q0 or not, or we can say that whether Q1 and Q0 are similar or not. So with this, we have to check the um, transitions from both state from Q1. Now we are checking Q1 with Q0. So repeating the same process. So we have to check the inputs transitions of the input symbols from both states. So as we are considering Q0, from Q0 for input symbol A, we are moving to state Q1, and from Q1 also we are moving to state Q0. Okay, as we can check, these two states are part of the same group in the previous partition, that is group of known final states. So they are compatible for the input A. Now let's check for the input B. So this was the result for input A. Now let's check the result for input B. From Q0 for input symbol B, we are moving to the state Q0 only, and from Q1 for input symbol B, we are moving to the state Q2. And as we can check from the previous partition, these both states are the part of the same group, that is group of known final states. So Q0 and Q1 are compatible for both input symbol, as the resultant states for all the input symbols are belongs to the same group. Okay, same group of the previous partition. Okay, in this case both the resulting states for input symbol A and for input symbol B belongs to the same group, that is group of non-final states. So yes, we can keep Q0 and Q1 in the same group, as they are compatible for all the input symbols. Okay, so we can keep Q0 Q1 with Q0. Next, now we have to check the compatibility of Q2 with Q0, whether we can keep Q2 with Q0 or not. As we have already finalized that Q0 and Q1 are compatible. As Q0 and Q1 are compatible, so for further states we can we can check uh, we can check the similarity with any states of the group. Okay, so for example, we have to work with Q2 now. So for Q2 we can check, or we can compare Q2 with any of the states that are similar, means we can check Q2 with Q0 or with Q1. Okay, so it's up to you, as Q0 and Q1 are similar, result will be same. So we can choose any of the state from the similar set of similar states. So here I am comparing Q2 also with Q0. Okay, so I am repeating the same process, that I am going to compare or check the equality with Q0 only. Okay, so you can compare it with Q1 also, results will be same. So now we are checking the compatibility of Q0 for input symbol A, and for Q2 also for input symbol A. Next, for A we are moving to state Q1, and from Q2 we are moving to state Q3. Okay, now Q1 belongs to group of non-final state, and Q3 belongs to group of final states. Okay, as the resultant states are part of different groups in partition 1 or in the previous partition, so we can say that these two states are not compatible for input symbol A. Okay, so if these states are not similar for input symbol A, so we need not to check for input symbol B, because if the check fails for even one of the input symbols, so we need not to check, or we need not to consider other input symbols for the similarity check. Okay, so we can conclude that Q2 cannot be the part of this uh, Q2 cannot be the part of this group, and we cannot keep Q2 with Q0. So here Q2 is not placed anywhere till now, because Q2 was not compatible with Q1. So next, considering the next state as Q4. Now checking Q4 for similarity with Q0. So from Q0 for input symbol A, we are moving to state Q1, and for input symbol A, from the state Q4, we are moving to state Q3. Again, Q1 belongs to set of known final state, and Q3 belongs to group of final state in the previous partition, that is partition 1. So we can say that Q0 and Q4 are not compatible for even A, and we need not to go for check with input symbol B. So as Q0 and Q4 are not compatible for input symbol A, so we can conclude that Q4 cannot be placed in the group with Q0 and Q1. Okay, so now let's check the compatibility of Q5 with Q0. So Q0, as Q0 is moving to Q1 for input symbol A, and Q5 is moving to Q6. Okay, so Q5 is moving to input symbol to the state Q6, and both states Q1 and Q6 are part of non-final states from partition 1. So we can conclude that Q5 is compatible with Q0. Q5 is compatible with Q0 for input symbol A. Now we can check the compatibility of Q0 and Q5 for input symbol B. So Q0 and Q5 are compatible for input symbol A. Now Q0 for input symbol B is moving to state Q0, and Q5 for input symbol B is moving to state Q4. Okay, and Q0 and Q4 both are part of known final group from the previous partition, that is partition 1. So we can say that Q4 can be put together with Q0 and Q1, as Q4 is compatible with Q0, and if it is compatible with Q0, it will also be compatible with Q1. Okay, so here we can have Q5. So Q5 can be kept with Q0 and Q1 in the same group. Now we have to repeat the process. Now we have to check for the next compatibility or similarity of the next states. So here we have kept Q5 with the same group. Now let's check for the compatibility of Q0 and Q6. So from Q0 we are moving to Q1 for input symbol A. Now we are checking for the state Q6. So from Q6 for input symbol A, we are moving to state Q5. Okay. So and we can check that both states are the part of non-final group. So they are compatible for input symbol A. Now let's check for the input symbol B. So from Q0 we are moving to state Q0 for input symbol B, and from Q5 we are moving to state Q6, and both are the part of same group in previous partition. So we can say that Q0 and Q5 are compatible for both the input symbols. So Q6 can be the part of same group. Okay, now we have to check the compatibility or similarity of last state, that is Q7. So Q0 and Q7 will be compared for both the input symbol, as from Q0 we are moving to we are moving to state Q1, and from Q7 we are moving to state Q6, and Q1 and Q6 are part of the same group of non-final states from the previous partition. Okay, Q1 and Q7, so they are compatible for input symbol A. Now let's check for input symbol B. For input symbol B we are moving to state Q0, and from Q7 we are moving to state Q3, and here we can check that Q7, Q0 and Q7 were compatible for input symbol A. Okay, but they are not compatible for input symbol B because Q0 belongs to the group of known final state and Q3 belongs to the group of final state. Okay, in the previous partition P1, so we can conclude that Q0 and Q7 are not compatible, so we cannot keep them, in the same group for the partition 2. Okay, so here this Q7 is not placed till now in any group, so this group is closed here. Now let's begin with the remaining state that are not placed anywhere. So now we have to work with the remaining state as Q2, Q4 and Q7, as these states are not part of any group for the partition 2, and all the state must be part of at least one group. So just writing the first state at Q2. Now, now we have to check whether Q4 is compatible with Q2 or not. Okay, so let's start the same process, and this time we are doing it somewhat in quick manner, because it will take more time, maximum time, if we start writing for every state. So Q2, for input symbol A we are moving to state Q3, and from Q4 for input symbol A we are moving to state Q3, and as we are getting the Q3 at both end for input symbol A from both the state Q2 and Q4, so we can say that Q2 and Q4 are compatible for input symbol A. Now let's check for input symbol B. For input symbol B we are moving to state Q1, and from Q4 we are moving to the state Q5, and Q1 and Q5 are the part of the same group, that is group of known final state from the previous partition. Okay, so we can say that Q2 and Q4 are compatible for both the input symbol and can be kept in the same group, and this group is this group should not be closed here. Next we have to check whether we can keep Q7 in the same group or not. Okay, now we have to check the compatibility of Q7. So now we are checking for the Q7. So whether Q7 can be part of this group or not. So we have to check the compatibility of Q7, because Q7 is also not placed in any group. So comparing Q7 with Q2. So from Q2 for input symbol A we are moving to state Q3, and Q7, from Q7 for input symbol A we are moving to state Q6. Okay, and Q3 is part of final state group, and Q6 is part of non-final state group. So as both the resulting states are part of different groups in partition P1, so we cannot keep Q7 with Q2 and Q4. So this group is closed here, and Q7 will be the individual state for the second partition P2. Okay, now we have to repeat the same step for the partition 3, and we will be keep repeating this step until we get the next partition as same as the previous partition. So we have to repeat this step as many number of time until we get the last two same partitions. Okay, so starting with the third partition P3. So starting with the third partition P3, the first group is having Q3. First group is having Q3. Now we have to work with second group. Okay, and this is the first group, second group, and this is the third group, and this is fourth group. So now we are working with partition 3. So Q3 is placed. Now for this Q0 is placed. Now we have to check whether Q1 can be part of Q0 or not. Okay. So now we have to check the compatibility of Q1 and Q0, and this time we will be checking for the groups from the partition 2. Okay. So from Q0 we are moving to state Q1. From Q0 for input symbol A we are moving to Q1, and from Q1 we are moving to state Q0. And Q1 and Q0 are the part of the same group, that is group 2 of previous partition, that is partition 2. So yes, Q0 and Q1 are compatible for the input symbol A. Now let's check the compatibility or similarity for input symbol B from both the state. For input symbol B from Q0 we are moving to state Q0, and from Q1 we are moving to state Q2, and this time Q0 belongs to group 2 and Q2 belongs to group 3 in partition 2. Okay, now the resulting states for input symbol B belongs to different groups, as one belong to this group 2 and one belong to group 3. So we can say that Q0 and Q1 are not compatible anymore, and we cannot keep these states in the same group for the partition 3. Okay, so Q1 is not compatible for input symbol B with the state Q0, so we cannot keep them in the same group, so Q1 is not placed anywhere. Now let's check the compatibility of Q5 with Q0. Okay, so from Q0 we are moving to state Q1 for input symbol A, and from Q5 we are moving to state Q6 for input symbol A, and Q1 belongs to group 2 and also Q6 belong to group 2. So the both states are compatible for, as we are checking for the compatibility of Q5 and Q0. Okay, so they are compatible for input symbol A. Now let's check the compatibility for input symbol B. For input symbol B we are moving to state Q0, and Q0 belongs to the group 2 in previous partition, and from Q5 we are moving to state Q4, and Q4 belong to group 3 of partition 2. So now we can conclude that Q0 and Q5 are not compatible for input symbol B. Okay, so we cannot keep them in the same group. So Q5 is also not placed with Q0 in the partition 3. Now let's check the compatibility of Q0 with Q6. So for Q0 we are moving to the state from Q6 we are moving to state Q5, and from Q0 we are moving to state Q1. Okay, so Q1 and Q5. So in partition 2, Q1 is part of the group 2 and Q5 is part of the group. Q5 is also part of the group 2. So Q0 and Q6 are compatible for input symbol A. Now let's check for input symbol B. For input symbol B, from Q0 we are moving to Q0, and from Q6 we are moving to Q6. So Q0 and Q6. Q0 also belong to group 2 in previous partition, and Q6 also belongs to group 2. So we can conclude that Q0 and Q6 are compatible for both the input symbol, or have both the states are having same transition for both the input symbol. Means by same transition means the transition from both the states are heading towards the same group or targeting the same group. So we can keep Q0 and Q6 in the same group, as these states are similar for both the input symbol A and B. By similar means they are having the transition to the same group for both input symbols A as well as input symbol B. Okay, so now Q1 and Q5 are not placed, so we are starting with new group with first element as Q1. Now let's check the compatibility of Q5 with Q1. So from Q1 we are moving to state Q0, and from Q5 we are moving to state Q6 for input symbol A. Okay, and Q0 and Q6. Q0 and Q6 are part of the same group in partition 2. They both are part of group 2. As we can check, Q0 and Q6 are part of same group. So yes, they are compatible. Q1 and Q5 are compatible for input symbol A. So let's check the compatibility for input symbol B. For B we are moving to state Q2, and from Q5 we are moving to state Q4, and Q2 belongs to group 3 and Q4 belongs to group 3 of the partition 2. So as the Q1 and Q5 are having transition to same group, okay, 1 for A, Q1 and Q5 are having transition for input symbol A to the group 2 of previous partition, and for input symbol B they both are having transition to this group 3 in the previous partition. Okay, so as the transitions from both the states are targeting the same groups, so we can conclude that Q1 is similar to state Q5 and can be the part of same group. Okay, now let's check the next group as Q2 and Q5, sorry, Q2 and Q4. So from Q2, for next group, Q2 will be the first element. So checking the compatibility, Q2 is moving to state Q3 and Q4 is also moving to state Q3 for the input A. So Q2 and Q4 are compatible for input symbol A because they both having transition to the same state, that is Q3. Now let's check for input symbol B. For input symbol B, they are moving, one of the state is moving to state Q1 and Q4 is moving to state Q5. Okay, and Q1, here we can say that Q1 is part of the second group and also Q5 is the part of second group from the previous partition P2. So we can say that Q2 and Q4 are compatible because they are having transition to the same group in the previous partition. So Q2 and Q4 are uh, are kept in the same group for the partition 3, and as Q7 is the only state, we cannot check its similarity with any other state, so we can say that Q7 is the separate state for partition 3 also. So this is the final partition 3. After this process, so now let's check the so as P2 is not equal P2 is not equal to partition 3, so we have to repeat the process for, so we have to repeat the process for partition 4. So we have to repeat the same process for partition 4. So for partition 4, the first group is of Q3 and next, so sorry, this was Q6. This was Q6. So we are keeping Q0. Now checking the compatibility of Q0 and Q6 in the partition 4. Q0 and Q6. So Q1, and from Q6 we are having Q5. Okay, so Q1 and Q5 are the part of same group in partition 3 or in the previous partition, so they are compatible for input symbol A. Now check for the input symbol B. We are moving to Q0 and we are moving to Q6. So Q0 and Q6 are also the part of the same group in previous partition. They are part of the same group. So yes, Q0 and Q6 are also compatible for the partition 4. Okay, same way this group is closed as we are having no more states to check in this group. Now we have Q1, and let's check the compatibility with Q5. So Q1 is heading to Q0 for input symbol A, and from Q5 we are having the state Q6, and Q0 and Q6 are part of the same group in the previous partition. So they are compatible for input symbol A. Also they are compatible for input symbol B, as Q2 and Q4 are also the part of same group in partition 3. Okay. So Q1 is compatible with Q5. Okay. And if we repeat the process for Q2 and Q4 also, we will find out that Q2 and Q4 are also compatible for partition 4, as Q2 we are moving for Q2 we are moving to state Q3, and from Q4 also we are moving to the state Q3 for input symbol A, and for input symbol B one of the state we get is Q1 and another state is for input symbol B is Q5, and Q1 and Q5 are the part of the same group in the partition 3. So we can keep Q1 and Q2 and Q4 in the same group, as these states are compatible for both the input symbols in the partition 4 also. Okay. So, and last Q7 is the only state, so we cannot check its similarity with any other states. So now we can conclude that we have partition 3 same as partition 4. So these are the we can stop the process here, and we can conclude that these two states are similar to each other, as we are getting no new grouping of states for the partition 4. So we can stop the process here. So finally we get the 5 states for the minimized DFA is: second state is this, third state is this, fourth state is this, and the fifth state is this for the new partition, or we can say that minimized DFA. So these are the final minimized states for the minimized DFA. Okay. So let's begin with the next process after finalizing the minimized states of DFA. Let's begin with the next process. In this process, this is the first state, second state, third state, and the fourth state and fifth state. So now the minimized transition table for the minimized DFA is this. Now we have to complete the transition table, as we have to define transition for each and every state. So Q0 is part of this group. So this is the initial state for the minimized DFA, as Q0 is the part of this group, and all the states will be part of only one group in the resulting minimized DFA. And Q3 was the final state, so here also this will be the final state for the minimized DFA. So completing the transition table from Q0 Q6, we are having the transition, or we can check for the transition from any of the state. Okay. And that will do. Okay. So from Q0 we are moving to state Q1. So Q1 is not the individual state now, so we will be writing group Q1 and Q5. Next, from we are for input symbol B, we are moving to state Q0. So Q0 is not the individual state. We have to write the complete set as this. So the transition for the first state is complete for the minimized DFA. Next we have Q1 and Q5. So Q1, from Q1 we are having the state Q0. So instead of writing Q0, we will be writing the complete set. Sorry. So complete set as Q0 and Q6. And for input symbol B, we are moving to state Q2, and Q2 is not the individual state, so we will be writing complete set as this, Q2 and Q4. Okay. Next, from Q2 Q4 we are moving to state Q3. So Q3 is the only state of the set, so Q3 will be written directly. And for input symbol B, we are moving to the state Q1. So instead of writing Q1, we will be writing set as Q1 and Q5. Same way from Q7, we are moving to state Q6 as Q6. Instead of Q6, we have to write Q0 Q6. and for input symbol 1 we are input symbol B we are moving to state Q3, and for Q3 we will be having the Q3 set as this. Last we have Q3. From Q3 we are moving to state Q3. So here we have Q3, and next we are moving to state Q0, and for Q0 we will be writing complete set at Q0 and Q6. So this is the complete transition table for the first minimization problem. Next, we can easily construct the transition diagram with the help of this transition table, as we have done in the NFA to DFA conversion, and just construct the DFA with these five states, and this will be the initial state, this is Q3 will be the final state, and these are the transitions for the minimized DFA. Okay. So starting with the next example for minimization problem. So this is our second example. In this example, let's start with the partition 1. So for partition 1, we are having the group of non-final states as Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5. So these are the non-final states, and the group of final states is having Q6, Q7 and Q8. As we are having more than one state in both the groups, so we have to repeat the complete process of finding the non-distinguishable or the similar states with both the groups. Okay, as in last example we were having only one state as a final state, so we needed not to check the compatibility or similarity with any other state, but in this example we have to check the compatibility or similar states grouping in both the groups. Okay, so this is the group of non-final state, and this is the second group is the set of final states. So coming with the partition 2, while working with partition 2 we have to check the compatibility or similarity of states in the previous partition, that is P1. So in this we will be having Q1 directly, because Q1 is the first state. Now we have to check the compatibility of remaining states with the with Q1. So checking for the compatibility of Q2 with Q1. So from Q1 we are moving to state Q2 for input symbol A, and from Q2 we are moving to state Q1. Okay, and Q2 and Q1, here Q2 and Q1 are the part of same group of non-final states, so they are compatible for input symbol A. Now let's check for input symbol B. We are having from Q1 we are having state Q6, and from Q2 we are also having the state Q6. As we are getting the same state for input symbol B, so we can say that Q2 is compatible with Q1 and can be the part of same group. Okay, now let's check the compatibility of Q3 with Q1. Okay, so let's check the compatibility Q3. Here we have Q7 and here we have Q2 for input symbol A. Input symbol 0. Here we have 0, 1. So for input symbol 0 and for input symbol 0 we are having the states Q2 and Q7. Okay, so Q2 and Q7 are part of different groups in previous partition 1, as Q2 is part of non-final states and Q7 is a part of final state group. So we can say that Q3 is not compatible with Q0 and cannot be the part of same group. Okay, and we cannot keep Q3 with Q0. Now let's check for the next state as Q4. So let's check the compatibility of Q4. From Q4 we are moving to state Q8 for input symbol A. Okay, and for input symbol 0, and from Q1 we are moving to state Q2 for input symbol 1. So Q2 is part of the non-final state group and Q8 is part of the final state group. So as both the states are both the resultant state for input symbol 0 are the part of different groups in partition P1 or in the previous partition. So we can say that Q4 is also not compatible with Q0 and cannot be Q1 and cannot be kept in the same group with Q1. So now let's check the compatibility of Q5. So from Q5 we are moving to state Q1 and from Q1 we are moving to state Q2. So this set belongs to the same group in previous partition, that is group of non-final state. So they are compatible for input symbol A. Now let's check the compatibility for input symbol input symbol 1. So we are moving to state Q6 and from Q5 we are moving to state Q7. So Q6 and Q7 are the part of same group in previous partition. So yes, Q5 is compatible with Q1 and this group is closed here because we are left with no groups to check with Q1. So now let's check Q3 and Q4, whether Q3 and Q4 can be the part of same group or not. So checking the compatibility of Q3 and Q4. From Q3, let me erase first. You can complete the process by your own. From Q3 we are moving to state Q7 and from Q4 we are moving to state Q8 and we can check Q7 and Q8 are the part of same group in the previous partition. Now let's check for input symbol 1. So we are getting Q1 and from Q4 we are getting Q2. So Q1 and Q2 are the part of same group of non-final state in previous partition. So yes, Q3 and Q4 are compatible with each other. So they can be the part of same group in the partition 2. Okay. Next, checking the compatibility of Q6 and Q7. From Q6 and Q7, we are getting Q8 and Q1, and Q8 and Q1 are the part of different groups in previous partition, as Q8 is the group is a part of final state group and Q1 is a part of non-final state group. So we cannot keep Q8 with Q6. Sorry, Q7 with Q6. So Q7 is not part of this group in the next partition. So let's check the compatibility of Q8 with Q6. So from Q6 we are moving to state Q8 and from Q8 we are moving to state Q1. Okay, for input symbol 0 and Q1 and Q8 are part of the different groups in the previous partition. So Q8 is also not compatible with Q6. So Q6 group is closed here. So Q7 and Q8 are not placed with Q6 in the new partition. So let's check the compatibility of Q6 and Q7, whether they can be the part of same group or not. Now we are comparing Q7 and Q8. As Q7 and Q8 are not placed anywhere, so from Q7 we have to check Q7 and Q8. From Q7 we are moving to state Q1 and from Q8 we are moving to state Q1. As we are getting Q1 from both ends, so we can say that Q7 and Q8 are compatible for input symbol 0. Now let's check the compatibility for another input symbol, as we are getting one of the state as Q4 and another state as Q3. So Q4 and Q3 are also part of the same group in the previous partition P1. So yes, Q7 and Q8 are compatible for both the input symbol and the can be grouped together into the same group. Okay, so next we have now we have to find out the next partition, that is partition 3. So for partition 3 Let's write the groups again. Checking the compatibility, we have to repeat the same process. This time we are getting Q1. Now let's check the compatibility of Q2 with Q1, whether Q2 can be the part of same group or not. So from Q1 we are moving to state Q2, and from Q2 we are moving to state Q1, and Q1 and Q2 are the part of the same group in previous partition, that is partition 2. So they are compatible for input symbol 0. Now let's check the compatibility for next input symbol, and we are getting Q6, and for next input symbol from Q2 also we are getting Q6, and they are as we are getting the same state in partition 2, so we can conclude that Q1 and Q2 are compatible for both the input symbols. So now let's check the compatibility of Q5 with Q1. So Q5, from Q1 for input symbol 0 we are moving to state Q2, and from Q5 for input symbol 0 we are moving to state Q1. So they are compatible for input symbol 0, as both these states are the part of first group in partition 2. Okay. Now let's check the compatibility of these two states for input symbol 1. For input symbol 1, from Q1 we are moving to state Q6, and from Q5 we are moving to state Q7. Now, here we have the variation of groups, because Q6 is the part of the third group in partition 2, and Q7 is a part of fourth group in partition 2, and both the states are the part of different groups in previous partition or partition 3. So we can say that Q5 is not compatible with Q1 and Q2, so it should be kept separate. Okay, so we have to repeat this process again and again for every group, and at the end of this process we will be getting the partition. We will be having Q3 and Q4 as similar states, being the part of same group. Same way we will be getting Q6 as individual state, and also Q7 and Q8 are the part of the same group. Okay, you can check for all these states group, and you will be find this partition as a resulting partition 3. Next, calculating the partition 4 after partition 3, and for partition 4 also you will be getting the same grouping as partition 3. I am writing it again because we will be getting, you can complete the process, and you will be getting the same partition as partition 3. I have not uh, calculating the partition 4 again, because we have to repeat the same process. So as partition 3 is similar to partition 4, we can conclude that these are the final grouping of the minimized DFA. These are the final grouping, and we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 5 states for the resulting minimized DFA. Okay, so here is the final grouping of resulting minimized DFA. So this is our first state, this is second state, third state, fourth state, and the fifth state as Q7, Q8. So let's start the transition. Let's complete the transition table, as Q1 is a part of this set. So this will be the this will be our initial state, and final states were Q6, Q7, Q8. So all the sets comprising of the final state will be the final state of minimized DFA. So this and this, these are the final state for the minimized DFA. So completing this process from Q1 and Q1 we are moving to state Q2. So we will be writing complete set as Q1, Q2. And for input symbol B we are moving to state Q6. So here we are writing Q6. Next from Q5 we are moving to state Q1 and Q7. So Q1 is not the individual state. We have to write the complete set, and Q7 is part of this set, so we have to write the complete set. Okay, now from Q3, so we from Q3 we are having Q7 and Q1. So Q7 and Q8, and for Q1 we will be writing Q1 and Q2. Next from Q6 we have Q8 and Q3. So Q8 as Q7 Q8, and Q3 is part of this set. And from Q7 Q8 we are having Q1 Q4. So for Q1 we are writing Q1 Q2, and for Q4 we will be writing the set Q3 Q4. Okay, so this is our final minimized DFA. We can easily construct the transition table from this minimized transition table. So minimized DFA will be having 5 states, and the transition will be these for the minimized DFA. Here instead of A, B, we are having 0, 1. So please make these corrections for the minimized transition table. So next we have these 3 examples that you have to complete by your own, and you have to minimize these DFA, and then I will be giving you with the final minimized DFA results. So before I provide you the solution, you have to complete and minimize these DFA by your own. Okay, thank you, and keep practicing.